Hello, everybody. I'm back again. Now, I always keep saying I'm gonna try not to stop doing videos like so late from apart, but like I can't. I'm sorry for that. I'm trying my best here, but I get really busy. For those of you who don't know who I am Supersonico 2020. I read the Bible. That nothing happened. I can repair that. I hope. Okay. Yeah, I read the Bible. Yeah, it's been a while. And first of all, I just want to say, whoever's seeing this, I hope that you are doing well and you are not panicking throughout this coronavirus thing. Because the coronavirus is not too, it's a pretty big deal, but like, don't panic about it because it'd be worse to die from a panic attack than from this virus. So yeah, like just keep your normal hygiene up. Keep washing your hands constantly. Like don't pick your nose or do anything unsanitary. Yeah, just keep them. Yeah, like just keep doing that over and over, then you'll be fine. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Yeah, and also may God help us throughout this virus. I hope all of you are doing well. So, yeah. Last time I was on Genesis 18, the three visitors. Now I'm going to go to Genesis 19, Sodom and Gomorrah destroyed. If you have a Bible, I suggest you go get it and follow along with me. Again, Genesis 19, Sodom and Gomorrah destroyed. Here we go. The two angels arrived at Sodom in the evening, and Lot was sitting in the gateway of the city when he saw them. He got up to meet them and bowed down with his face on the ground. "My lords," he said, "please turn aside to your servant's house. You can wash your feet and spend the night and then go on your way earlier in the morning." "No," they answered, "we will spend the night in the square." But he insisted so strongly that they did prepare a meal for them. Go with him entered his house, prepared a meal for them, baking bread with yeast, and they ate. Before they had gone to bed, all the men from every part of the city of Sodom, both young and old, surrounded the house. They called out to Lot, "Where are the men who came to you tonight? Bring them out to us so that we can have sex with them." Lot went outside to meet them and shut the door behind him and said, "No, my friends, do not do this wicked thing. Look, I have two daughters who have never slept with a man. Let me bring them out and you can do what you like with them. But don't do anything to these men, for they have come under protection of my roof." "Get out of our way," they replied. "This fellow came here as a foreigner, and now he wants to play the judge. We'll treat you worse than them." They keep bringing pressure on Lot and moved forward to break down the door. The men inside reached out and pulled out Lot back into the house, shut the door. Then they struck the men who were at the door of the house, the young and old, with blindness, so that they could not find the door. The two men said to Lot, "Do you have anywhere else here, sons-in-law, sons or daughters, or anyone else in the city who belongs to you? Get them out of here, because we are going to destroy this place. The outcry of the Lord against its peoples is so great that he sent us to destroy it." So Lot went out and spoke to his sons-in-law who were pledged to marry his daughters. He said, "Hurry and get out of this place, because the Lord is about to destroy the city." But his sons-in-law thought he was joking. With the coming dawn, the angels urged Lot, saying, "Hurry, take your wife and your 2 daughters who are here, or you will be swept away when the city is punished." When he hesitated, the man grasped his hand in his hands of his wife, and and of his 2 daughters, and led them safety out of the city. For the Lord was merciful to them. As soon as they had brought them out, one of them said, "Flee for your lives. Do not look back, and do not step anywhere in the plain. Flee to the mountains, or you will be swept away." But Lot said to them, "No, my lord, please. Your servant has found favor in your eyes, and you have shown great kindness to sparing my life, but I cannot flee to the mountains. This disaster will overtake me, and I will die. Look, here is a town near enough to run, and it is small. Let me flee to it. It is very small, isn't it? Then my wife will be spared." He said, "Very well, I will grant this request too. I will not overthrow the town you speak of, but flee there quickly, because I cannot do anything until you reach it." That is why the town was called Zorah. But the time did not reach Zorah. The sun had risen over the land. The Lord rained down sulfur on Sodom and Gomorrah. For the Lord out of the heavens, thus he overthrew those cities and the entire plain, destroying all the living in the cities, and also the vegetation in the land. But Lot's wife looked back, and she became a pillar of salt. Early the next morning, Abraham got up and returned to the place where he had stood before the Lord. He looked down toward Sodom and Gomorrah, toward all the land of the plain, and he saw dense smoke rising from the land, looked like a smoke from a furnace. So when God destroyed those cities of the plain, he remembered Abraham, and he brought Lot out of the catastrophe that overthrew the cities where Lot had lived. I hope you paid attention. This was Genesis 19. Sodom and Gomorrah destroyed. And in this story, Sodom and Gomorrah were cities that were full of sinners. It was so bad that God was going to destroy the city. As you may have heard, a lot of the men from those 2 men that Lot was with, those were angels. And all the men in the city wanted to see them and have sex with them. And well, because of that, they all died. Because God destroyed the cities. The angels, God was merciful with them, and the angels helped them get out of the city. He, his wife, and his daughters got out, but his stepsons thought he was joking and did not take it seriously, so, well, they got destroyed with the city. The reason God destroyed the city because it was just full of sinners. Like, again, it was full of sinners. It was really bad, so God was going to destroy it. But since Lot believed in God and knew that he was real and he praised him, he was merciful with him to let him out. And his wife, why did she turn into a pillar of salt? She was the wife of a man who believed in God. Well, it didn't matter if she was his wife, because she didn't really believe in God either, because she cared more about the city that was being destroyed and full of sinners than God. And then that's the reason that she looked back, because she cared more about that than God, and then she turned into a pillar of salt. Well, that's what you get. But like, I'm not saying that God is a guy that's just gonna destroy people that don't believe in him. Like, look, some, yes, I'm gonna be honest. Yes, some, yes, he will. But he loves us all, and he actually feels, but he loves us all no matter what we do. no matter what sort of catastrophe or crime that we make or sin, He still loves us. And, well, be grateful for that. Because there's nobody else on this planet that's going to love you that much. If He loves you that much, He deserves praising. Yeah, He does deserve your attention. Yeah, pray to Him. And pray that your family and the ones that you love, that pray to Him that He'll keep you safe from this coronavirus. Yeah. Pray for that. He will complete it. He's always with you, even through times like this, even though it doesn't seem like it. I can assure you He is with you wherever you go. I hope you enjoyed this video, and goodbye.